Well, hey, my floss tube friends. It is Sunday and it's about 4 o'clock. It's the 8th of August, and I am here with an update. And mostly it's just progress, one new start. And I'm learning as I go, as I get farther into this hobby that I've been away from for 20 some odd years and getting back into it. Kind of learning some tricks and tips. And I recently got some bobbins for my one of my projects. So anyway, if I start to sound like I'm talking a little funny, it's because my mouth is very sore. I recently had the final of 3 appointments at my dentist, and veneers and bridge work and implants, and it's all done. And now I'm just kind of sore in my upper lip. I think it looks funnier than it sounds, maybe because I'm not raw, but it feels like it's raw up under my lip. And I had it done on Friday. Today's Sunday. I was there for a little over 2.5 hours this appointment, and I was out for most of it. I don't really remember anything. I often wonder if I say or do stuff, say stuff, because the dentist is like, yeah, you'll answer questions. And I'm like, really? Because I don't remember anything. So I kind of wonder what I say. Um, but yeah, if you see me kind of rolling my lip a little bit, it's because I'm irritated. I have a new molar implant, and I'm sore down here because this tooth down here isn't used to being hit by anything. It's just a lot of adjustment. So one thing I learned is I won't be using toothpaste for a few days. I don't know what ingredient is in toothpaste, but oh my gosh, did it sting like crazy where I'm sore. So there was that. We've had some really hot weather. Well, we're past it now. We got up to 114, which is we set a record, all-time record. It never gets that hot here in the Puget Sound area where I am. I'm just one street shy of Puyallup, unincorporated Tacoma, Washington. So yeah, that's the heat. We've been out in the yard doing stuff. No big projects now. We're getting ready to start a couple. I've had the front of my house. When I get a better, I keep saying, when I get a better camera, when I learn how to edit, I can show you guys all this stuff. I wonder if you're sick of hearing that. I think I am. But anyway, I had a brick portion next to the front door of my home, and I painted it white. Well, a creamy white, and it looks so good. And we put up a new porch light as well. And I had some stars that I found that were kind of a unique color, and I put those up. So maybe I'll go take a shot of that and see if I can enter it into this video as a picture insert. We'll see. Anyway, okay, let's get on with the cross stitching, shall we? I'm going to leave my new start because it's right here in front of me, because it's been a pip trying to get it. It comes in Anchor. So converting to DMC wasn't too terribly hard, but there was a lot of research, not research, but a lot of looking up and then finding it and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to start with my, pardon me while I reach down here to grab my octopus and helmet. He's in here. He's still in his hoop. I had to adjust the hoop because I made so much progress. So here he is, a little bit more than last time. Now I can come down here and make his tentacles even to the body. So yeah, when I pick him up, uh, well, case in point, when I pick him up for a week. Let me look in here. Okay, pardon me. Pause, please. Let me get to August. Come on. I just use my trusty, dusty date book to keep track. So one of the things I'm learning to do, which is kind of fun, I'll have to get out the pattern, but okay, so I worked on, okay, It's been a while since I made a video apparently because I'm going back to May, or June rather. So I worked in Octopus and Helmet for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 and a half days. 12 and a half days. And one thing I've started doing is when I write down a pattern in here, my date book kind of looks like this. And down here, it's got these circles next to the line. And it's like when I worked on thistle in chartreuse, that day I highlighted the pattern in that color. So I can look at the pattern and know, oh, on that day I did this much. Did I do it on this one? No, I didn't do it on the Octopus and the Helmet, but I can show you on another one. So anyway, that's where he's at. I'm really happy with this, loving this, can't wait to get it done. And one thing I noticed, and I said this in the beginning, how do you get anything done if you're working on 7 to 9 whips at a time, much less 30? But I'm finding you do get finishes. They take a little longer because of the fact that you're not working on them monogamously. So, yeah. The other one I'm working on, and I believe, yeah, I have them out of the hoop. I like to take them out of the hoop regardless of the fabric, but sometimes, like this rooster tool rooster, he's a little stiffer, and I notice the crinks in this guy stay in longer. And this is 817, and he's hard to see because you can kind of see through it. I can see through it, but that's where he's at. And there goes my bag on the floor. Yeah, I'm really liking him, and I worked on him quite a bit as well. So I made a working copy of the pattern. That's what he looks like when he's done. Getting close so you can see all the detail. And you can kind of tell, but all this section that's in red right there is 1 day's worth of stitching. And if you can get anything off that pattern, go for it. But yeah, that's kind of, oh, I'm just losing it. That's kind of what that's doing. Plus I noticed on this hoop, it's got a big old crink or extra piece of plastic, and it's scratching my fabric. And I've got to try and file that down or sand it down somehow. It's catching on my fabric. Okay, so that's Toll Rooster, and really that's all I've been working on so far since the last time. The last time I had I was working on Sampler, the Faith. Oh no, I have been working on Thistle in chartreuse, and this one you can really see my days as I colored them. What have I done here? Oh, I've just folded it over. Yeah, so for example, I've got red, blue, and green highlights in here. Those show what I did that day. And one of those is red. One, I believe, is like a, nope, they're both red. And then over there on that side, which is the other end. So yeah, and I kind of like it because I don't necessarily have to look and see. Yoink. I don't have to look and see the dates. I can just look at the colors and know, oh, whatever that day was, I did a lot. Because, yeah, and this is, like I said, the working copy. And this is where she's at now. I love this fabric, and I wish I'd have made a note. I want to call it evenwear, but I don't think it's technically evenwear, but it is so even. Every stitch, there's not a bump, a lub, a slub, or anything. Okay, let me see. That's where she is at Okay, why? Oh, are you serious? Okay, let's do this. Momento. Uno momento. Por favor. Let's see. Oh, golly, you would think I would try and be a little bit more organized. All right, continue stitching while I try and make sense of this, if I can. Well, I can't. So you know what? This is actually just a cross. And like I said, this is another one I'm having a hard time putting down. It's very relaxing. It's very easy, except for this little flower down here, right here, was a pip, as Laura would say, I think. Laura? Yeah. Lauren, Brenda, Laura. Anyway, that flower right there, all those single ones spaced out here, that was a pip. I had to rip it out. I had to frog most of it just once and really pay attention. But other than that, the leaves, it's just very satisfying and relaxing, and I'm trying to get it straight. And why? There, that's probably the best. Yeah, and it's going to be so pretty. So I tried to make a copy, and as soon as I did of the finished product, I realized why I hadn't done it before, because it comes out like this. It's all blurry. Oh, that doesn't look blurry as it does in real, but that's what the finished product's going to look like, and I've never had that before to show you. So yeah, there it is in blue, and again, it's 3 shades of blue. There's only 3 colors. I did it in the chartreuse colors, and I am very happy with those colors and the way they turned out. My allergies have finally calmed down. I noticed when I got home the next day, yesterday, Saturday, as I sniffle, it's because I thought, I came home with a cold in my nose. Turns out, I think it's from all the shots that he gives me up in here, and the nerves, and they all connect up in here, and maybe my nose is sensitive to that. But I thought yesterday I had a summer cold, a head cold. I was sneezing, dripping, sneezing like a lot. That's why I said sneezing twice. So, yeah, okay. So here I am with what I have kitted up and started today. And I thought, I'll just work on this on Sundays. How appropriate for Lost No More is the pattern, which I'm sure you've seen. It's a very popular cross-stitch pattern of Jesus with the sheep. And I will attach a picture because I did download it. And this is my awesome and magnificent start right there. And that is the bottom right of the pattern. And I don't know if I'm going to do it square by square, because there's not really a whole lot of confetti that I need to do parking per se, especially in this part, because right now I'm just using 898, 938, which is very dark brown, and black. And that's going to probably be all of this, like all of this up in here on this right section. Now I start coughing. Okay, made a working copy. However, this is a gold collection dimensions kit. So I'm noticing that even though I did the copy in color, I think I'm gonna work off the main one. And let me tell you folks, this guy is like huge. That's what you work from. So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to run to Office Depot or somebody, and have them make me a copy of it. And if they could break it down, no, that'd be too hard. The 4 sections or so. I'll just have make me work a couple working copies, and I'll work that because if somebody was interested, I like to do working copies and keep my copies intact, just in case somebody wants a pattern once I'm done with it. So if anybody sees something that I'm working on and wants a copy or wants the original, because I think you can't, that's copyright infringement. I could send you the original. I don't know how that works. Let me know if I'm saying something bad. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So, oh, that's the other reason I joined. Fox and Rabbit have a YouTube group well, not specifically for finding your unicorn patterns, but they talk about cross stitch and their patterns and whatnot. And my hair. You know what? Okay, rabbit hole. Fox and Rabbit, rabbit hole. I went to get my hair done. I normally, okay, where's my part? Right here. And going this way. I normally wear it the other way. And I went into the shop with it that way. And she did it this way. It's like, oh, do you have to sit down and say, this is how I wear my hair? You know, I mean, don't stylists pay attention anymore? Pet peeve, because I used to be a stylist, went to school for it and everything. And I think I mentioned this before in another video, so I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive. So I got this pattern, Remember Me by Blackbird Designs. And it became popular because one of the gals passed away who was part of the duo that designed for Blackbird Designs. And I feel bad because I don't remember her name. But it's called Remember Me. If anyone would like this, the first one to leave me a comment saying I would like it will get it. The only reason I'm doing that way, not a drawing, is because I only had 16 viewers my last one, so I'm not gonna. I took it out of the case, but this is what it looks like. Very small. I mean, here's my hand. It's just, you know, but that's what the design looks like. If anybody would like this, just leave me a comment saying you'd like it. How does that work? You have to message me or DM me. I'm Yoda Fat Kitty on Instagram. You can DM me there if you would like, if we can, I think we can private message you on that way. And I can get your address and I will send this out to whoever. First person. Okay, so yeah, and again, oh, and this is new for me too, because since getting back into cross stitch, I haven't worked on 8 o'clock, much less 18 count. The smallest count I think I've done is 28 over 2. So this is 2 strands I'm using on 18 count over 1, and I like the coverage a lot. The holes are kind of, you know, you look at it and you think, oh wow, this is gonna be easy, but the holes don't punch through, and I'm using 28 needle. I don't know. It's not as smooth as working on 36 or 32, and I think 36 is my favorite. I did get a little bit of haul. I've got a lot more coming next time. Mostly fabric, but I got this Legacy Linen Cloudburst 1 yard, 37 count. Oh, I guess I should take it out. I haven't even opened it yet. This looks beautiful. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for. But, oh, you know what? I don't have to unfold it to show the color. It's kind of like a taupey off-white. I hope that could come through. Oh, so beautiful. So I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for. Voila. And I got all my flosses bobbinated and put together. Whoops. In bags, and I do them by the number. Like this is 2 and 300 because there's only 3 in there. Got 400. Oh, interestingly enough, I couldn't find a DMC color because I did the conversion. I had to do the conversion because these are all Anchor for Lost No More. So at my, where was I? Joann's. This is how Anchor is selling their cotton floss. And this is the equivalent to DMC 472. It's 0253. And it comes on a spool. So how uber chic is that? I guess, if you're into spools. So anyway, that goes in with the 4s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9s, and then I put all the 4 digits in one, and there's quite a few in there. So yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at. The hair's trying to grow. We're supposed to get up heat this week. What did they say? They said, let's see, daily, stay with me, daily. Oh, come on. They said, I think tomorrow's supposed to be 82, which is doable. That was my limit to go run outside, if it was 82 or less. Unless I was really motivated, but I wouldn't go past 83. So 81 on Monday, 84 on Tuesday, 90 on Wednesday, 97 on Thursday, and 100 on Friday, and Saturday 95. So we'll see. We'll see if that's in fact what we get, because a lot of times it is not what we get. What else? You know, every time I finish a video, I think, darn, I was going to say this, and now I don't remember. You know, I should look really quick at, oh, yeah, I really do think I'm going to start the names of Jesus. I'm thinking about Christmas. Oh, I ordered, oh, I can't show it, so never mind. I won't talk about that. But this is my big toe, the names of Jesus. And it calls for Gast, but in order for me to get the threads, there's only 2. It's pecan and cranberry. I need 85 yards of, I think it's pecan and pecan pie and 25 yards of cranberry. And I don't want to spend $85 on thread. So, and I was torn because I was like, you know, this might be an heirloom. This might be something one of my kids will get. Should I use really good thread? But it's going to be under glass. So I'm just going to use the DMC equivalents, which is 902 for the cranberry and 838 for the pecan pie. And I think I think if I don't like it, I can always decide to fork over the money and do it. So I did get more fabric for certain projects that I have kitted up. I've got more stuff kitted up than I can do in my lifetime. I know I do. Why I even bother looking at more patterns is beyond me, because there's no way. There's absolutely no way. What is this? What is this? Ah, this is a piece of fabric in here. Okay. Oh, that's for Welcome. Okay. Oh, yeah. I ordered Welcome Autumn by the Drawn Thread. Don't have it yet, but when it comes, I shall show it. I did order the pink fabric. Well, it's not pink. It's sanguine. Sanguine, if I'm saying it right. For this guy. My gratitude. I'm trying to angle it. Cottage Garden. I've got Wisdom, Gratitude, and another one. I've got all the floss. I'm just, as soon as I've got this fabric ordered. So, I think I'm doing it on 36 count because that's my favorite. And it'd be smaller. Hopefully more doable. These are really on my radar. This one, what do I have? That's Gratitude. I've got Wisdom. I've got Wisdom. Yeah, I've got all these kitted up. Faith, I've got kitted up. I've got the fabric for that. Have faith. glare. Yeah, and you know, all these I've already shown. Ink circles back here. Yeah, I don't know. I've got autumn now and Christmas on my radar, so hence Lost No More. I just ordered from a gal in Ukraine, and I'm gonna see if I can add it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can add a screenshot to the end of the video or something. I'm kind of excited about that one too. So, anyway, I think I have rambled enough. If anybody has any questions, like I said, remember me, Blackbird Designs, first person to comment, and I guess I'm not sure how I get your address. We'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, also on my radar, I forgot about this. I think I've got fabric coming. I do have fabric coming for this, and it's in a gray. Plum Street, always remember. And somehow I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to put in maybe down at the bottom underneath the grass here or something, the initials of my son who passed away due to the Iraq War. Anyway, yeah, so we are a military family, by the way, if you hadn't guessed that. In fact, I met my husband in the Army in Germany. When I got to my duty assignment, there was only one other woman and about 600 men. And at first I thought I died and got to heaven, and then that lasted about 48 hours, and then it really wore off quick. You forget how much you enjoy the company of other women, the camaraderie and yeah, women, you know. But anyway, I met my husband there, and we had kids right away, thinking, you know what, we want to be in our 40s and be young enough to enjoy our kids. But what was I going to say? Yeah, my daughter. So I had two boys and a girl. And my daughter is the only one who's never been to basic training. And we kind of never let her forget it because we tell her we're all trained killers and she better watch her step. But the actual fact of the matter was her older brothers really were very protected over her. So, okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for looking. If anybody wants that, remember me. Let me know. Thanks for watching, guys. Check you later.